Govern joining us on the show now. Mr. Subramanian, thank you so much for your time. My colleague Anurag was just highlighting the next meeting, according to sources, is happening on June 12th for Tata Sons. And on the agenda is going to be the listing, talks about that for sure, but also the reappointment of Mr. N. Chandrasekaran. How likely do you think this time there could be a passage of that resolution, maybe some clarity over there, and how likely does the third term look right now?
Good afternoon. I would think there is no reason why they should not give him another term. As such, a 10-year term is not sufficient enough for any CEO of such a complex group to put to show results. There have been green shoots, of course, in the past 10 years, but more needs to be done. I guess in the past board meeting, these 2 points that you touched upon, one is the losses of the other unlisted group companies. Maybe there was not enough data points, so that could be presented in this forthcoming board meeting. 2 is obviously the listing or the not listing of Tata Sons. I think there is only so much that Chandrasekaran can do regarding the listing, because RBI can push its this one and make it compulsory for Tata Sons to list. 2 is the Shapoorji Pallonji Group is always seeking a listing. So they are the second largest shareholder. So to that extent, I think the board in its prudence should consider the listing itself.
Okay, and Mr. Subramanian, on that note, how significant is this reported pushback from Tata Trusts on the Tata Sons IPO? And if the IPO is considered and that does go through, what happens to governance, valuation, the broader structure, the hierarchy structure within the Tata Group?
Yeah, I would think definitely Tata Trusts don't want the transparency of Tata Sons. So to that extent, they want it to be unlisted. They don't want to give liquidity to Shapoorji Pallonji Group. So to that extent, they don't want to Tata Sons to get listed. So obviously, listing will entail a detailing of all the entities, unlisted entities which are owned, and the financial results and disclosing them, etc. And it may become slightly more onerous on the Tata Sons to sort of channelize its funds, and capital allocation will be closely scrutinized. As such, the group is not very well known for capital allocation decisions. So from that perspective, once it's listed, public shareholders will and analysts will obviously push for greater details on capital allocation, on profitability, path to profitability of the loss-making entities, etc., etc.
Understood. So lastly, Mr. Subramanian, before I do let you go, I understand this is speculative in nature and it is anybody's guess right now. But if not a third term for Mr. N. Chandra, who else could likely be brought in? Could it be someone internal rising through the ranks, or will they be looking outside to fill in those shoes?
Oh, I would think the Tata Group as a group itself doesn't look at external candidates. I would think they would believe that there is somebody internal itself who could fit the shoe, so to say, if there is a need to replace Chandrasekaran. I would think only an internal candidate will fit the bill.
Any guesses, any speculation, any names on top of your mind?
Names. I have no names.
Sure, no worries. On that note, Mr. Subramanian, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us on such short notice. Thanks for your time. Okay, viewers, on that note, we're completely timed out on this edition of Markets at Noon. The Nifty holding up well. We're still holding on to those opening bell levels, 1.6% higher for the Nifty, comfortably above 24,000. On that note, it's a wrap on this edition. Thanks so much for tuning in.